Good evening, everybody. How's it going this glorious Friday? Kira, I didn't even think about that time. Well, I guess I did. You'll see why later. And maybe not have your teenager watch the stream. How's it going, Mrs. Cassandra? How's Friday treating everybody? Guys, I'm exhausted. I was really busy all week. And you know when you get so much done and then you sit down and you're like, I did too much. I'm physically sore. Hi, Always Createful. So I'm physically sore from things that should not make me physically sore. But it's that good kind of sore. I do have updates on the candy store gym. But tonight I have updates on a waffle business. So I'm saving the candy store gym for next week. I got to come up with something to get people to come back. And I bumped candy store gym for the waffle. Can you guys hear that cricket outside my house? Do I need to close my window? He feels really loud. It's that creepy, windy here where it is like you have no reason to be nervous, but it almost makes you nervous. That kind of wind. Hi, Stock for Hire. Yeah, the waffles are worth it. I made an executive decision to lead with the waffles tonight. I do need to remember to stretch, Mrs. Cassandra. Oh my gosh. You guys want to get into it? You guys want to see the waffle goodness? If you will recall that we are going to start, Always Createful is going to start a little waffle business. Well, guess what, everyone? Let me get there. Look what already exists. The 7-inch Waffle House. It's in Metro Vancouver. Not safe for work, naughty Waffle House. Someone took your idea and ran with it. They have 2 locations. They are hiring. They're open to walk-ins. The experience. Look at this. Choose your waffle shape, Dickie or cream pie. Choose your chocolate, then you choose your toppings. And where's the menu? Here's the menu. Choose the shape. Now look at this. I have a complaint about this. The cream pie. Wait, is the cream pie $7? Was I being dramatic the other day? It is less expensive. Never mind. I do not have a complaint. You can choose your chocolate. Add some toppings. Look at these toppings. Extra topping, whipped cream. You can get it vegan. Premium ice cream. You guys want to look at their, you can get sprinkles, marshmallows. I mean, like, look, let's look at their Instagram. Look how happy this woman looks. 7-inch Waffle House. Which shape are you getting? It's not showing. Why didn't it show? Wait, I have an idea. Let me see if I can get it to work. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, you're right. You should see Instagram. I tried a new technique. Ah, there you go. I enjoy that it's called 7-inch. Vegan waffles. That's a giant waffle. I mean, I don't think I realized how big they were until I saw a human holding one. I mean, look at that. Oh, look at these Halloween ones. I mean, come on. Googly eyes. I feel like we need to go here and become friends with these people because you know they're a good time. Look at these two. You can get a taste. Oh, wait. I'm not playing that. Every inch counts. I mean, look at this. I mean, don't you want to interview them? Like, who are you, 7-inch Waffle House owners? Tell me more about your life. Oh, it's all make it so with ice cream on top. I love it. Naughty Waffle location. Do you think they're working in the background? Like, what else could we sell? I mean, they've got to be coming up with other things. I do too. I mean, look at this. I vote this is our first meetup here in Vancouver. I know. So that's what cracks me up. I mean, they're not. First shaped waffles in Metro Vancouver. I mean, it's phenomenal. I'd like to know the story of how they came. Oh my gosh, they have an Instagram story going. Oh my God, I was muted. I had to cough and then I didn't unmute. Guys, I had some real gems in there during the mute. No, I didn't. I really didn't. Sorry about that. What I was saying was, it feels to me, based upon this Instagram, that they're pushing one product more than the other. Pushing. And I wonder what the percentage of like which ones sell, you know? 60-40, 70-30. I just was over here like drooling and not saying anything. It does look, I mean, it looks rich. I don't know. I would go. Yeah, I think so, Sack for Hire. I bet it's like pretty significant too. Like 75-25. I don't know. I'd like to find out. So yeah. That's what I discovered. Here's the great thing. This is Instagram recommended this to me. It really does know me. The algorithm's figuring me out. That made me laugh though. I was entertained by that. Oh, did you send it to me? Why did I think Instagram? Well, because I saw it on Instagram. That's why. That's awesome. It really isn't. But you know what? I'm more interested in that one with a scoop of ice cream on it. Well, when I grew up, we always put butter pecan ice cream on our waffles, and it's delicious. Mrs. Cassandra, do I have 69 subs for real? What? I've got to look at that. Guys, that's amazing. Well, thanks, Mrs. Cassandra. It's because of you I got to that number. Well, and everyone here. But I wanted to I mean, it is kind of cool that I got there during the Dickies and Creampies stream. I'm gonna get to 100 too. I'm gonna get to 1,000. Well, thanks for sending me that reel because now I get to share it with the world. And I sent it to Always Grateful too, and she did not bust you. $69 subs. Woohoo! And I should break 400 watch hours today. That's pretty good. Yeah. Well, usually I don't even look at my sub count because I was stuck in the 50s for so long. But someone broke me out of them. They know who they are. And like I would just keep gaining and losing the same 5 subs. And now I'm at 69. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. That's so many. Like I sort of can't wrap my brain around. It is someone who likes socks. I can't wrap my brain around all those numbers. Like the watch hours is that's really the only number I watch because I don't know. Because the subs one, like your subs will not do anything, then it'll do something, then it won't do anything for a long time. I coughed again, but this time I remembered to unmute. Man. Guys, I am like ridiculously happy about that 69. It's delightful. This is Cassandra cracked the code. But it wasn't all of them because I was stuck at like 54, I think. And then all of a sudden, up I went. But every time I get a sub, I think it's a bot. So because I get a lot of bots. The bots like my account. Only 3. So see, like I can't do the math. Where was I? 54. And now I'm at 69. That doesn't make sense. That's not right, I don't think. I've got to go look. I can't be that high. It says it, 69 right there. What? I mean, I don't understand. Really? Bots don't come in 1s and 2s? I thought they did. I mean, it's weird because, like, sometimes if someone drops your... Oh, Mrs. Cassandra helped me out too. She got me in, like, a whole bunch dropping my link. But, you know, sometimes, like, if someone drops your link in a chat and then everyone will sub, then YouTube will go back through and be like, we don't believe it, and pick a whole bunch of them back off. But I've heard that's because people are subbing to channels that are out of, like, the genre they usually watch. Which I think is... I mean, maybe we're trying to branch out, YouTube. Oh, did it? It got hit with bot subs? I know. Well, that's why I thought it was bots, because I was in there. I was, like, in my dashboard, and I got, like, 3 or 4 subs. And I was like, those aren't real. You did, Mrs. Cassandra? That's where they all came from. Oh, thanks, Claire's Discord. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. And then Grace Case did those awesome posts for me. Actually got a little emotional about that, Grace Case. What do you mean? Me start dropping my channel? I mean, the Oreo stream is where it's at. People are coming to that. But we haven't had a good Friday. Well, we did have Friday stream last week, but we talked about drama. I know. If only I did have Discord. I know. I try and go back and, like, put... Like, when you were on my panel, I tried to remember to go back and put shenanigans in the description. But I don't know if I did for Friday. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying. Do you still Conan's review? Oh, I should put your guys' chats up, right? We discussed that. I don't know what this means. Oh, Grace Case, I thought of Chonko today because I ate a banana. I was like, Chonko would be all over this. Oh, I do have Chonko's review, but I haven't put it up yet because I actually was going to ask you if you could send it to me, because it has your account name at the top of it, because I did, like, a screen record of it, so I didn't want to put it up with your... Because I think your account is private, right? I actually have a whole list of stuff to do where I'm like, I got to email people. I was going to do a community post for Oreos, and I was going to list all their Oreo flavors that are left and see if anybody wanted to... Yeah, that's what I thought, Mrs. Cassandra. I didn't think many people knew it. So I was like, ooh, I can't... I recorded it, and then I thought, I can't use this. It's got... So I was like, oh, I'll text her and ask her for the original copy. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like... I mean, I could probably, like, put a little box over it, but why risk it? I was like, too risky, too much info. People will find it. No, thank you. But if you want to send me the original, I'll totally post Chaco's review. I'm a little bit in love with him. That Oreo and banana lover. I mean, come on. Guys, do you want to know how many Oreos I got in my grocery order today? I'm not going to say. I'm ashamed of it. And also, it will lead me into a review because I did try one. But if anybody... Well, I'll post it this weekend. Never mind. So what else is happening, everybody? What's going on? Anybody have any great news to report? I don't know. We just went over mine. 69 subs. Whoop, whoop. And I got a new plant. I actually got a whole bunch of new plants. Get this wild story. It's not wild. It's actually a little bit dull to everyone but me. But my friend called me and she was trimming her plants around her house. So she asked me if I want the clippings. And I said, yeah. So I'm thinking I'll get 5 little clippings. She brought me a full kitchen trash bag filled with plant clippings. I mean, it was crazy. And then she brought me, someone she knew was getting rid of a spider plant. So she brought me a fully grown spider plant. It's lousy with plants over here now. Free plants. Even better. Yeah, you know what a spider plant is, Mrs. Cassandra? They're just little, I don't know, frondy plants. And then they have little spider plant babies come off them. Is his name really Conan? Because that is cute. Is it because he's orange? You don't like spider plants? I was very excited for my spider plant. It's beautiful. Dark green. Conan is a cute name. I think he's a funny big guy. Do you call him Conan the whole time, or do you have nicknames for him? No, they're not real spider babies. But they are. I put it in my entryway, and I was like, this is so dumb. But I'm like, hey, if somebody wants to take a spider plant baby with them, they can. Like, now my house has parting gifts. 69 socks for hire. Wait, which account? Bobo. Do you know I used to call my cat Jujubee? That's how I got my name. I was trying to come up with a name, and he walked in the room, and I'm like, Jujubee it is. But I also called him Booberry. He was my Booberry pie. Conaroni. That's cute. Well, how many subs do you have? You're keeping us hanging. Stop it. Are you at 69 too? The socks came out to play today, and I love it. How many does? Go check Shenanigans. Where are they sitting? Because if everyone isn't at 69, I'm just going to be sad. Also, who has that many socks? Oh, no. You were at 70 and you lost one. Sometimes it makes me laugh because you'll be like real psyched about your number. And then just randomly one falls off and you're like, that's it. Tell me about your socks. You made that Bombas joke the other day, and I was like, it is now a goal of mine to own those socks. 52 Shenanigans. Yes. Every time I'm like, I'll go sub, and I'm like, you're already subbed. You can't sub again. But I want to. Do you think it ever... I mean, I can understand how people get obsessed with the numbers. I had no subs. And then, well, because I was going to do iRoll. And iRoll got like a nice amount of subs, like 15 subs right off the bat or something. And then someone accidentally dropped Jujubee's channel into a pretty big chat. And then Jujubee got more subs than iRoll. And I was like, oh no. So I switched it over here, which is fine because iRoll is kind of a negative connotation. But I was making fun of all of us. I do. Hey, you know what? iRoll could. I forget that exists. I could go have. iRoll made me laugh because we were talking about the same stupid stuff that was always being talked about, and I was like, ugh. I'm like, I roll my eyes at all of us. It's still out there sitting. Maybe it'll do something. I know. I've thought about it. Mousy gave me a good idea because I was making her talk about interior design. And I did something in my house. And she called it my hive. And I thought that was really cute. She's like, Jujubee's hive. I'm like, that would be a great channel name. So I think I need to get iRoll out there subbing to people. Do you know I haven't subscribed to myself though? So Jujubee is still not a sub to Jujubee. Because I'm saving that. Like, what if I get stuck at 999? No problem. I'll get myself over that hump. I know, but the problem is everyone knows iRoll is me. Well, do I care? Not really. Equal opportunity eye rolling. Mrs. Cassandra, what a delightful dilemma. Because I'm like, let's be 69 tonight. But also, could you sub tomorrow? Who subbed tonight? That is crazy fun. My favorite is when I'm on my computer and it'll go, "Hey, this person just subscribed to you." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I know that person," or I don't. And I did get creepy today because someone subscribed and then I went and looked at their channel to see who they were subscribed to. And I was like, how did this person find me? I've never, like, there's no connecting channels. Oh no, Bobby's partner died. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, Bobby. Makes you realize, like, what everybody's doing on here doesn't really matter, does it? Although I did go to him to have things explained to me because sometimes I would be like, I don't know what these people are talking about. Or you know how, like, Casey would come in and start a stream and she would be like, just start talking like we were all watching the same video that she had just been watching. And I'd be like, I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, he would keep, because I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. And I refuse, like, there's certain channels I just refuse to watch. Like, I'm not going to watch, I don't know, whoever. So I would go over there and be like, what's happening? Why are people mad at this person? Poor Bobby. I hope he's okay. Yeah, exactly, Grace Case. I'm like, isn't it weird sometimes when they're like, yeah, we did that video on December 3rd. And I'm like, how do you remember that? I have no freaking idea. I mean, it took me a few minutes today to be like, what did we do last Friday night? Like, I couldn't remember. This is Cassandra. I don't know why, but when you drop those little, like, laugh and smiley guys, it cracks me up, and I have no idea why. Teresa's real good at it too because she'll be like, did his face look like this? And she'll put like a crazy smiley face in there. But it's also like oddly appropriate. And I do not use them very often because I hate searching through the thing for him. I don't know why that guy is a little open mouth. Like, you can usually tell it's me. And there's sometimes where I'm like, I should have put like a laughing one after that because I was cracking a joke, but I'm like, they'll get it. I know, but that's, I hate it. I don't know. It just, yeah. Oh, really? But have you ever seen me type LOL? No. Oh, there's another one. Good too. GT SY. Look how long that took me. See, that's why I don't use any of those. I'm like, I don't understand them. And a lot of them I have to go Google. I have no idea why. It's just like too much for me. And sometimes I don't know. They semi-drive me crazy. What? Partially because, man, this friend of mine. So I just don't ever use them. What's the face slap one? My favorite one is the little upside down smiley. Where he's like, that's crazy. I like him. And on my phone, you know how you can go on your phone and it'll be like, oh, that's what that guy is? Do you know I never... See, this is why I don't use them, because I'm like, oh, that's a face slap. Had no idea. But sometimes I do go in and type a random word and see what it comes up with. Because... But see, it takes so much time to go in there and find that little guy. Yeah, that guy. I love him. I looked up what he means. He means silly. See, like, picture... like, I have to go look up what they mean. You and me both. But not on my phone. Well, sort of. Because, like, on my phone and my text messages, it is not accurate. It will tell me the ones that I use the most often. I'm going to look it up now. How do I get to him? Oh, I hit the smile. Oh, guess what's there? Upside down smiley. Nice. And the check mark. I do like to use the check mark because I like to make lists and check my little list off. There's just so many of them. And a lot of them, I can't tell what they are, what they mean. Like, why are there 8,000 smiley faces? What's the melting smiley face mean? What's the ghosty type smiley face guy mean? He looks like a bottle cap. Oh, he's got like dashes around it. There's a smiley face with no mouth. What's that? I had no time for this. See, that's what happens. See, what is... I don't see him on here. What's the guy who has like dash lines around his circle face? What's he mean? You got the birthday cake in there. You have a duck in your favorite ones. You have a hot dog. Hot diggity dog. See, also, I don't have like the big phone, so sometimes I can't see him. What? That's a little mad guy? Is that a little cursing guy? No, there's one. Let me see if I can find him. How do I find him? It sucks you can't do them in StreamYard. Hang on, I can't see the chat. Let me... mute myself. Okay. Let me see. He's on my phone. What's this guy? Who's that? What's this? Oh, it says what they are if you put. Look at this. If I hover my mouse over it, it says hugging face, shushing face. Well, Jesus, thinking face, zipper mouth face. Come on. Shivering cold. Did you know that or did you have to hover over it? Cold face. What the? Hot face. The second one I put. Hang on. Now I have like 8,000 windows open. This one. Oh, they look different in StreamYard. That guy is Face in the Clouds. Who knew? Who knew, everybody? Oh, no. What's this guy? Disguised face. Guys, if you ever see this, you'll know it's my sock account. I don't. Also, it will be named eye roll. That was disguised face. That guy. But see, it's so much work to figure out what they mean. What's this? Smiling face with horns. Well, thanks for the description, friggin' emoji people. Alien monster. What would you ever use alien monster for? Nothing. Look at the. Let me tell you how my brain does not work. In emojis. I know. I do like that little disguised guy. He's funny. I'll never see him again. I couldn't find the dotted guy. He's in. Well, maybe he's invisible. He's on my phone. This is Cassandra. This is not appropriate for this stream. Just kidding. Please be more cool. Amy your stream. Sorry, I was muted. Turns him. Yeah, what's this guy? Crazy. Is that what he means? Wacky. Detective Argyle's here. Thanks for the rectangle. That guy's cute. Oh, were you trying to get the Dash guy? He doesn't. Oh, wait. Does he come up in. Yeah, that guy. You're right. He doesn't come up in StreamYard. Who's he? He's dashed. What does dashed mean? Is he invisible? Wash hands. I don't know what this is. Scissor skill guy. I don't know. See, the emojis are a mystery. That's why everybody always uses the same ones over and over. This is Cassandra. It sounds like something's going wrong with you. You're like, wash hands. Chill W cat. Pussy in a box. Now I will go over it and see if it looks different in it's awesome. It's totally different in I almost called this Netflix in YouTube versus StreamYard. This is how it showed up to me. Oh, I should just showed you. Is that what you do? You put colons and then type in a word? Does that work? As Mrs. Cassandra does it 8 times. I'm like, is it working? I do. I know I'm sad that little cat in a box that can't be up on the screen. Hidden or didn't I guess invisible? I don't remember what I guessed. Does it only work in YouTube? Excuse me. I'm still mildly concerned about Mrs. Cassandra. I really was for a second. I'm like, is she okay? Do we need to get help? But see, why would you need to type imply hidden or invisible with a smiley face? I don't get it. That's true. Crazy. You need to get monetized so we can make emojis that you don't understand. And then just every stream I'd be like, what does that mean? I mean, sometimes they're like cute little like I like when you put the little laughing guys in, those make me laugh. But and like I said, Teresa's quality with them too, because she will I don't know, she digs up the oddball ones that are appropriate. I just don't have the patience to like look through them all. Like if I'll get like to row 2 and I'm like, "Nah, I'm already done." This is that's a cold snowman guy. Put on a sweater because it's snowing. It's far faster for me to just type words. I think that's what happens. Okay, here's the new one. Pancakes on fire. I can't tell what that is. Coffee and guys, hot, so he's going to write you a letter. Oh, that's a bathtub. Why does it look like an envelope? Do I need glasses? Maybe that is part of the issue. I for real thought that was an envelope. Nope, clearly a person in a tub. Maybe I need a bigger... What does this one mean, Mrs. Cassandra? And why does this guy look... It's really weird. He looks different depending on the screen. Why are there pancakes? Are those pancakes? This one's a real mystery to me. Good thing I didn't live in caveman times. So I'd be like, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in here. Oh. Well, why are pancakes hot? That's weird. Oh. Flapjacks, hot. Also not the kind of tub I would have put. See? This is not how my... Because I'm like, I don't buy it. What's the middle thing on that? A little ring of fire? Oh, hot cakes. Okay. That makes sense. I don't know if I've ever called them hot cakes in my life. The emojis are confusing. And see, I would say bubble bath. I would not call that a hot tub. That is kind of a fun game if you put in all the ones for a certain word. Hot cakes. Man, I'm not good at that game. It just doesn't make sense in my brain. Hi, Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes, how good are you at interpreting these little guys? Emojis. Because I am not good. Is this a thunderstorm? Where are those guys? Tornadoes. And is the house on? I can't tell what's wrong with the house. Just a regular house. That house got torn down. Angel Eyes. I'm not good either. I know. What are these people doing? We are just goofing off. Detective Argyle gave us a quiz. It is interesting, though, that these emojis look different in StreamYard versus... That's what we always have over here, Angel Eyes. We just chill. We just do some relaxing. Wait, was I supposed to guess that one? I thought I got it. Tornado. Is there more to it? That is the Wizard of Oz. That's 2 houses down. Yeah, tornado, thunderstorm. Tornado, thunderstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This feels like the SAT or ACT test. I'm like, I'm failing it. Is that a neighborhood devastated by tornadoes? You know, it's supposed to storm here tonight, like crazy storm. Wait a sec, I'm on the wrong screen. You call it... This is a quiz night. I like it. Oh, did Angel Eyes leave? Oh. It is... tornado warning. Thanks, Angel Eyes. Guess what, everybody? Now I'm at 70. I busted out of the 60s. Angel Eyes, thanks to you. Okay, here's my guess for this one. Tornado watch. Tornado warning. Get out of here. Tornado out. Dude, it was so windy here today. I said that earlier. Never mind. Out. I see that you keep saying out. Tornado out. Tornado out. Out. Okay. Hall. I got nothing. I don't even have a solid guess. Out. Oh, he's creative. That's great. I don't understand the out part. Outlying areas. I don't have it. Tornadoes out and about. I'm gonna need another hint. But don't say out again. What happens in Dixie Alley? I have no idea. I don't even know where Dixie Alley is. Should I know that? Evidently, I should. Oh, Dixie Alley tornado map. Oh, I did not know that. I've never heard that term. Well, maybe I have, but I do not recall hearing that term. Move on. What was the other one? So wait, that's the last one. You thought I was Southern? Ha! You have learned I am not. No, I'm Midwestern. I live in a city you have heard of but never think about. That's where I live. You said I was in Louisiana? Why did you think that? That's kind of fun. Oh, wait. Or were you talking to Always Creative because you thought she was in Louisiana? Look, you stumped us all. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen, do you know what this means? Let's see if John can solve the mystery. What do these emojis mean? Ow. John, do you know what happened in Texas today? Okay, I said Oz too. And then I said tornado warning. Nope. Something happened in Texas today. But since no one has TV anymore, I'm going to Google it. What happened in Texas today? Oh no. Terrible storms. Oh my gosh. What? Gracious, this is not uplifting at all. 24 people. Gosh, it was bad. I don't have TV either. I mean, like, I don't even have the news or anything. Tornado outbreak. Ugh. Did you have to take cover? Do your cats tell you if you should go to the basement? Because my cat was like only one of them. The rest were useless. But My cat Squid. Oh, I do watch Ryan Hall, y'all. Oh my gosh. Except for I don't watch him as often as I used to because I found that he would get me like worked up. I'd be like, that's it. We're all going down tonight. I'm like, it's best if I don't know. Yeah. I mean, they come through here pretty regularly. But now, like, my cat was always how I determined. I'm like, should I be worried? And he'd be like, you should be real worried. That's when I knew to, like, take cover. And he was so oddly accurate that people on my whole street would, like, text me if it was storming. And they'd be like, what's the cat say? Like, the cat says, get to the basement. I'm not in Milwaukee. Yeah, my other cat did not care, but Squid was terrified of storms. Terrified. And he would go like I called it his brave cave because I wanted to put a positive spin on going to. At first we called it his scaredy box, but then I was like, that's negative. I mean, let's boost the guy up while he's feeling down. You got it. Detective Argyle got it. That's where I am. How did... Gosh, that is really scary. Not in the cheese state. I don't have a Wisconsin accent. I do have a St. Louis accent, sort of. That's where I live. You cracked it. To pair? No. I have the typical Midwestern accent. The one that newscasters used to try and get my accent because it's that neutral, inoffensive, whatever. I mean, you like nailed that pretty quick. How did you know that? You already knew it. I don't think you sound like you're from the Midwest, John. I mean, the first indicator I'm from the Midwest is how slow I talk, right? I do have that lazy drawl. And my family always made fun of me because no one else in my family is from the Midwest. And they're always like, you sound like you're from Missouri. See, Mrs. Cassandra, people say you and I sound alike. I don't hear it, but maybe. I think you have a nice accent. Who's not playing with you, me? Ledoux. Oh, where are you looking? I missed that, Ledoux. Nope. Really? I mean, I'm darn close to that. I'm playing now. I missed it. I mean, I saw the Depair and I missed Ladue. Did your mom really grow up in Ladue? I am. That's cool. Is she glad she got out of here? She should be. It's crazy around here now. Ladue's nice, though. That's a nice area. Don't cover your accent. I like it. No one be ashamed of their accent. Except for me. My Missouri accent. Dude, I'm still here and I do not fit in. It's like not. It was starting to get better and now it's like not. It is not better. But if she ever comes back, let me know. I'll have lunch with her. I'm actually pretty close to Ladue. I don't know. I'm not a fan of St. Louis. No. No, I haven't. But I feel like I should have, so I just looked it up. No, I'm not I don't know the schools very well. Monet, Missouri. I've never heard of it. You know what I just heard about today? There is a fudge store in Uranus, Missouri, I think. Or maybe it's just called Uranus Fudge Store. And evidently they take the joke pretty far. And I had never heard of that. So you've heard of Uranus Fudge? Is it good? Sub. We call it a sub sandwich. I think they are. Here, I'll show you. I'm like, let's take a look at it. What happens in Uranus stays in Uranus. See, I'd never heard of this place until today. Do you call them grinders? I mean, some places here will call them grinders, but I think in general, you know what? My friends and I just call them big sandwich. Let's get some big sandwich. Want to probe Uranus even deeper? What? No thanks. Can you make my dream? What? Get this thing off here. What's your dream? Explore Uranus in 90 seconds. Have you guys heard of this place before today? Citizens are talking about Uranus. Oh my gosh, there's multiple locations. Who knew? Is that around here, Mrs. Cassandra? Hang on. Let me switch back over to StreamYard. Is that around here? Because I loved those books when I was little. It's man. As you can see, I'm great with geography. Where is Mansfield, Missouri? Located in the Ozarks. Yeah, I could probably do that. Oh my gosh. What? I had no idea. Did you read those books? Is that why? Did you love those books when you were little? Because I liked those books. I remember when they made snow ice cream. I thought it was so cool. I liked that show too. I loved it. It was right up my alley. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll go some weekend. Because I've been trying to like figure out something to do, but like not, like get out of town for a day, but where to go when you're landlocked in the middle of the US. You're like, boo-hoo. They're great books. Would you freak out if I went? I had no idea that was even near here. I mean, I'll pick you up at the airport. We can roll out. That's so cool, Mrs. Cassandra. And then, like, I'm just over here like a dum-dum. I had no idea that was near me. I know, like, Daniel Boone's home is right up the road. I mean, by right up the road, I mean close by. I mean, there's some okay stuff around here. But you know how when you're here, like you stop seeing it all? Like, oh, I've been to Mark Twain's house in Hannibal, Missouri, John. We've been to Hannibal, Missouri. There's actually super good thrift stores and antique shops there, which is why I go. But the first time I went, we did like all the touristy Mark Twain stuff. Not worth it. Don't do it. You know how much you wanted to read those books in school? That's how the touristy stuff is the same. Right, I'm back and I'm unmuted. If I leave my mouse thing over, it like trips the mute. If I leave my whatever it's called, cursor, and then it comes like in and out. Like it mutes and then it unmutes. I don't know, it's weird. So what other author's house are we going to visit? Yeah, they are. I went to like one jump down the street from my house. There's like an old cabin where I don't know. It's supposed to be like something historically. This is the first house ever built here on this street or something. And they had an open house, so I'm like, all right, I've always driven by this. I'm gonna go look in there. And I'm like, why do we have this? I mean, I guess like great, like way to preserve it, but I just feel like you could do more with the location. And really, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. You're like, so the bed was made of straw, you say? I'd like to go drive by Kurt Vonnegut's house. In my mind, it doesn't look normal, but I bet it's perfectly normal. Do you ever think about that? Like, what if you whipped out an awesome book and then for the rest of your life, like your home you live in, they'd be like, you know what book was written there? Sometimes I ponder that. I mean, I'm not a writer, so I just think that's I just think it's weird. Like, will this random location ever be significant? I like to write too, but I'm not good at it. Like, I'm good at like doing silly writing. I'm not good at like stories or anything. I wish I was though. And I think it's neat that people have those stories inside them. Once again, I do not understand it. Like, how? I'm just not creative that way. I mean, I don't even have a like start to one. That's what they say. You just need to write and keep writing. I don't know. But I don't have the, like, I don't know. I can write like dumb little things. I mean, I can write like a term paper like nobody's business. See, here, I think that my like scientific and logical side was nurtured far more than my artistic side. Get a book of writing prompts. I mean, quality idea. See, just the thought of this writing a few hundred words per day gave me a little anxiety. I mean, I guess, although if you have a prompt, then who cares? Because you could just write about the prompt. But it's like trying to come up with a story. You know how sometimes you read a book and then at the end you close it and you're just like, wow, that was inside someone. Like that was inside someone's brain. I mean, that is, you know what? Sometimes you're supposed to let them go the way they want to go, not the way you think they're supposed to go. I read that somewhere. That sometimes the author is more shocked about the story than the people reading it. They're like, I had no idea this guy was going to do that in the book. Which I think is, I mean, that's inside your brain. How's that happening? You know what's in my brain? Nothing. Like, I don't know. I mean, see, John, I did too, and I think I got shut down on a lot of my creative endeavors when I was young. Like in art class, they were like, no, thank you. Take the clay away from her. And I think that that's not the way to do it. That I think everybody has an artist inside them if it's like nurtured. I mean, obviously, I think people are going to have more talent than others, but if you're told you're no good at it, then you stop trying. I just find, yeah. Well, and I do think that's where a lot of books fail, as trying to write from the other gender. Although here's my advice. My mom told me when I was young, she said, remember when you're in a relationship, he's thinking like a man and you're thinking like a woman. This helped me out a lot. Yeah, see, I do love your blog too. And that's where, like, I can do that. I mean, I can write. I mean, I tend to blather on. Shocking. But I could go on and on about things like that. I just don't have like stories inside me. See, I don't know if I have the patience for carpentry. Maybe. I'm much more like my creative thing is I will rearrange a room. I'll paint walls all day long. I'll paint furniture. I'll redo stuff like that. I will. I've been eyeing this lampshade that I'm thinking about wrapping jute twine around because I hate the pattern on the lampshade now. I don't hate it, but I've had it for a long time. Like, I'll do that stuff all day. Your dad was a writer? Phenomenal. I did not come from creative types. Every time I talk to all of you guys, I want to like go create something when I'm done. That's pretty neat. That's quite a gift your little group has to like inspire someone. Always creative. Maybe you've thought about it too much and now you're stuck. Maybe just write all the bad stuff down. You know what I mean? Where you're like, this is no good. Just write it out and get it out of you. I wonder if I would be good at that. I don't know. John, I got so many Oreos today. It was shameful. Who do you need to create, me or always createful? I'm like, I'm behind. StreamYard chat's too slow. Yeah, I think sometimes you have to write like the wrong thing. And then maybe it is the right thing, you just don't know it. But like I'll do it even when I'm decorating a room. I'll be like, I know this is wrong, but I'm stuck. So I have to do something to like reset my brain. I would for real eat those. Didn't Always Createful come up with those? I mean, those could be delicious. All right, Detective Argyle, let it go. Tell us. With vanilla wafers. I don't know. I talk food a lot with Always Createful, so it could have been. Because she was coming up with some really good ones one night. I mean, I would eat the strawberry shortcake ones. I say that. I don't know. These flavored ones. Yeah, you were doing like lemon and blueberry. Blueberry shortcake. I mean, strawberry shortcake. Gosh, I really would like some strawberry shortcake right now. I have no idea, even for a delicious Oreo cookie. The wine is kind of fun with the Oreos. I mean, because it's not good, but it's not bad. I mean, I did it one night. I had a cheap red wine and a dark chocolate Oreo. Lemon tart Oreos. They already make lemon Oreos. It's the golden Oreo, but with lemon frosting. It wasn't boxed wine. It was screw top, which I've heard because I toured, I don't know, some champagne place. And they said screw top's actually better than cork, but they can't get away from cork because people like the cork better. They think the screw top is lesser, but it actually keeps the wine better. The lemon ones exist. A vanilla cookie with an Earl Grey infused filling and light caramel glaze on the inside of the cookie. I mean, we can do whatever we want. Are you going to make that? John, soon you're not going to be allowed to talk about food and chat unless it is vegetables. You tried. I love it. I don't know any of this stuff. I need to go learn some things. I'm just over here living like a dum-dum. I've never tried a little bunt. I know, but it is becoming an issue in my life for real. The amount of Oreos. Ugh. And I'll be like, I'm so sick of Oreos. And then I'd like go to the grocery or I get my grocery delivered and I'm like, I better add these flavors. It's out of control. The dark chocolate are good. I'm not a Merlot fan. Maybe I am now. I don't know. Well, I have to really be in the mood for wine because one time I got so drunk off it. I mean, too drunk for anyone's good. So now it's. My favorite thing about the Oreos is for real when we get in the Oreo streams, we're like, we don't have anything really to say about Oreos. Like, we give it 5-10 minutes tops. Get us out of an Oreo stream, we've got thoughts galore. I don't think that sounds good at all. But part of me does. Look at this guy came back. Oh, he came back here too. So what was our... Is that what we're supposed to work on? Is the Earl Grey infused? Now I need to go buy some Earl Grey tea. I don't even remember what it tastes like. A cheesecake cream Oreo? I don't know. With the chocolate wafer? I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, you know when I think about most of those flavored ones, They're no good. They're too chemical. It's the aftertaste that really gets you. And always grateful. You said this, and I almost said Detective Argyle said this, but the sugar crystals that were in the toffee one, it says on the snickerdoodle with sugar crystals. I'm like, how is that supposed to lure us in? Because no. Fudge covered. I would not like this, I don't think. But I kind of like my cheesecake. Like, leave my cheesecake alone. Just let cheesecake be cheesecake. I don't need all the topping. Yes. Well, I don't like anytime I have gritty sugar in my mouth. You know, like, it feels like you should. Like, your body is like, do not eat this. This is not good. Yeah. You said that, and then Always Creative said she was going to get the Snickerdoodle ones, but they had those too. And I was looking at the Snickerdoodles package, and it says in really big letters, it says with sugar crystals. I'm like, that's not. Like, the description sounds good, then you get to that. Meth crystal. No, you had the best review. And Chanko. You and Chanko did a thorough review, and I loved it. And based upon your review, I will never purchase those cookies. Hey, I do have a question though. I was thinking about this. So I rated the dark chocolate Oreos very high on the Oreo scale. But there were people in chat who were like, dark chocolate sucks. I hate the dark chocolate. So should I bring the dark chocolate rating down? I feel like I should. Or is it just the person on stream? Like, because Mousy did dark chocolate. So do we just go by her rating? Is the person on stream making the call, or is it like a group decision, is what I'm asking. Yeah, but you don't like dark chocolate, do you? I don't even know what this is. Veloutine? I don't even think it needs a crunchy texture, though, does it? Because you think of Oreos as like a creamy filling. But it can't be based on my opinion because I haven't tried them all. Like, Grace Case did so great with the toffee when I'm like, well, never mind toffee. But it is interesting because there's like two, almost like two groups of people. Like, there's the golden Oreo people, and there are the not golden Oreo people, I guess. Like, you really fall in one side or the other. And the golden Oreo people were not having it with the dark chocolate one. I mean, they don't like the regular one, so you go dark chocolate and they're like, ugh. So I was just thinking about that last night, and I'm like, it's not fair to give dark chocolate that high a rating if that many people in chat did not like it. So yeah. Well, I never tried them, but your review was so thorough. I never will. crepes, which are baked until they are crispy, very thin. Fouilletine. That's true. I did buy golden Oreos today to try them, and I have never had any desire to. But I think what's happening is I feel like I need to like contribute. Angel Eyes, like contribute when people are rating them. Plus, I don't know. If you and the guest judge disagree. Yeah, we did really like the dark chocolate, but there were strong voices in the chat that did not like the dark chocolate. I feel like dark chocolate at least shouldn't get 10 out of 10. If people in chat were like, ugh. I mean, but maybe they're saying they don't like dark chocolate. Maybe we'll have to clarify. Because maybe they haven't had that specific cookie. Because if you haven't had that flavor, then you can't vote on the final score for it. Okay, let's talk about this. The Oreo brownies. I used to work at this place when I was in college that served a dessert, and it was a warm Oreo brownie with a scoop of ice cream on top. I do not remember if there was hot fudge or not. But I think, and then like maybe a little brownie pieces. And it was so good that however many years later it's been, I still think about that dessert on occasion. So Oreo brownies, top notch. I saw like on the website Oreo's website, they show that they sell like a brownie mix, but I've never looked for it at the store. I agree, Jen. I think mint people who don't like mint are crazy. Like people who say mint tastes like toothpaste. I mean, there's no reason to hate it. Toothpaste is refreshing. So see, now with the Oreo brownie dog, I'm like, I'll have to buy the Oreo brownie mix. It's getting out of control, guys. I can't. I don't even like Oreos that much. What if this ruins Oreos for me forever? I don't think it will. It could, though. It'll ruin the flavor. I'll tell you what. I think I've been right all along to always listen to my gut and avoid those flavored Oreos. Except for dark chocolate, which I did not know existed. Me too. And Braunschweiger. No, I will not have an Oreo themed house. Never. But I will have like a weird random cabinet. You open it and there's like 45 packages of Oreos in there. And I'm like, dig in. No. I mean, they really need to. Yeah, it's so good. I make a Braunschweiger, like a cheese ball. And it's real divisive. I mean, the people who love it, love it. And it's kind of fun because, you know, there's usually only 2 or 3 of us, and we're like, this is ours. Violet. Oreo is, I thought I liked Oreos more than I do, but I truly think it's because I never ate them. So then anytime I did have an Oreo, I'd be like, oh yeah, Oreos are really good. I mean, it would be years in between having Oreos. Maybe I would have a Blizzard. I don't even remember the last time I had a Blizzard. Now you've landed in Oreo chat. Now I'm a little bit hungry, guys. See? This is what happens. It's terrible. Is the Thin Mint really your favorite? I do love a Thin Mint. I don't think I have a favorite cookie. But I have a possibility of one. I'm going to think on that. All right, guys. Do we have anything else to celebrate? Or, yeah, I'm shutting it down too. I'm tired. It's supposed to start thunderstorming. Yeah, you said those were amazing. So there's a cherry in the middle of the Hershey Kiss. John, I'm never going to the store with you. I'm never going to the store with you. You've already increased my grocery bill. Oh, just cherry goo? I don't know how I feel about that. I would try it, but I don't know. All right. No more snack suggestions from that guy. Do you guys have anything else? Anything else we need to discuss? Yeah, that does. Your sleep pattern definitely gets off with surgery. And they wake you up in the hospital to take medications and stuff. And you're just on drugs. It's not normal. All right, guys. In that case, I'm shutting it down. Go have a fantastic. I didn't see the assignment. Grace case. I missed it. Okay. Oh, is it about your tray? No, just I missed it. I'm working on getting better about like the chat. I'm trying. All right. Everyone, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Have a glorious weekend. Oh, and I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow night in Claire's because we've got to watch Mrs. Cassandra's mocking media, whatever it's called. I was like, I cannot think of the word right now. I too need to go to bed. Good night to you all. Debut, that's the word. Got it. Good night.